Minister of Justice Alan Shatter recently said, "Justice delayed is justice denied." Today, we share more hard evidence that our legal system is being deliberately and systematically abused by the powers that be. This includes multiple acts of deliberate and premeditated obstruction, unannounced or unscheduled court hearings, and serial breaches of court rules. And who is behind all of this, you might ask? Well, let's see, shall we? The most recent problem we faced was when a High Court hearing was held in our absence 3 weeks ago, without any formal notification to us. Despite the High Court Registrar telling us in person that it wasn't normal procedure to inform lay litigants, one of our members has since shared a recent email she received from the very same Registrar, demonstrating that it was apparently normal procedure in her case. The fact that our case names 3 Gardaí and a range of well-placed people and other senior civil servants seems to be what is triggering off serial incidences of supposed improper procedure. Now, we're going to have to pay very close attention here, folks, because even we are getting confused with all the convolutions going on. Another important case had been adjourned yet again last November, and it was rescheduled for February the 18th, which is next Tuesday, on a peremptory standing. Now, this means that the matter must be settled on that date. The Circuit Court sent us this advance notice, telling us that the President of the Circuit Court himself would be hearing the case. It was very good of them to do so, because of course the High Court said they don't do this. But to say we were astounded at hearing that this particular judge would be hearing the case was a considerable understatement, considering this is the very same judge whose decisions we were appealing to the High Court less than 2 weeks ago. We wrote outlining our concerns and asking for another judge. The Secretary responded on January the 6th and the 7th, and now these dates are important, folks, just bear this in mind. She said the matter had been moved to Galway for February the 26th. We responded the very same day we received the letter on February the 11th, explaining that we didn't think it was fair for the President of the Circuit Court to mess us all around like this, and that we were all ready for the hearing scheduled for next Tuesday on the 18th in Castlebar. And seeing as it was his mistake in the first place to insert himself into this case, could he please ensure that another judge was there to hear the case? Incredibly, folks, we have since discovered from another party that a hearing in this matter actually went ahead that very same day, that was last Tuesday, February the 11th, in Castlebar, again in our absence. Nobody told us. We received no notification whatsoever, not from the Circuit Court, not from the defendants, and most especially not from the President of the Circuit Court, whose responsibility is to assign judges to these cases. Possibly even more incredible is the letter received today from Castlebar Court stating that we are in fact due before the very same judge next Tuesday after all, but that it will only be a mention because the judge intends to adjourn the matter to Galway for April the 1st. So much for our peremptory hearing then. But the obvious question needs to be asked: why is there absolutely no mention whatsoever of the hearing of last week in Castlebar that was held in our absence? One thing we can be assured of, folks: this is no mere series of unfortunate coincidences. So, in keeping with our unified position that we simply have to stand up to these routine abuses of our fundamental rights, we have today notified the Gardaí that we wish to lodge a criminal complaint against those concerned for a conspiracy to pervert the course of justice. It will be interesting to see what happens next. Thank you for listening.